Sometimes your node tree is looking very unorganized. There are a lot of nodes connected to other nodes, and it's difficult to find what you're looking for. In this lesson, we'll take a look at a few tips how to organize our nodes. Let's take the CCTV camera material and make nodes more readable. First tip to organize our nodes is to hide unnecessary sockets. You can do it by pressing Ctrl H while the node is selected. It's not good for all types of nodes though. For example, if you would hide unused sockets in the array portal node, it would hide the color input, which is a bit confusing. To make nodes like this more compact but without hiding the inputs, you can click this little arrow down next to the node name or press H. In both situations, you will still have access to the parameters in case you wanted to change something by pressing N and then changing it in the right panel. Next way to keep the node tree clean is to use frames. They allow to group similar nodes or the ones that have similar functionality. We can add the frame by pressing Shift A, Layout, and Frame. To add nodes to frame, simply select the nodes you want and drop them into the frame. Now we can move the whole frame with all the nodes inside. If you want to remove your nodes from the frame, first select the nodes you want to remove and then right-click and select Remove from Frame. Now you can move or delete the unused frame. But let's go back because we want to have nodes in our frame. You can change the color of the frame or nodes by clicking on this little checkbox and selecting the color you want. If you have any nodes or frames you want to rename, it's also possible. Just select the node or frame and in the panel on the right, change the label. I will change this to one will be UV center and the second will be focal length. Now the node is named as I want it. Another way that helps to manage the links between nodes is reroute. Press Shift 8 and from Layout choose Reroute or Shift right-click over the links you want to connect to the reroute. This little dot allows us to plug anything to it and reduce the amount of links. Now, if I want to change the UV center node to something else, I can just plug one output instead of two. It might be also used for complicated node trees to avoid crossing of links or making them more readable. If you want to delete the reroute, just select it and press Ctrl X. Now our node tree looks nice, and in the next lesson, we'll learn how to group some nodes to make it look even better.